Welcome to TDS Online Math. Alright, how do we integrate this function? Okay, we have 1 over x dx. Okay, so before that, now when you are given integral of x to the power n dx, okay, so the rule says we add 1 to the power and divide by the total. So we have n plus 1 and plus 1 plus c. Okay, that's the general rule for integration. All right, now having 1 over x, okay, so if you are to go by this, you will say, all right, let's change this one to a linear form. Okay, so this one can be written as x to the power minus 1 dx. So you will say that x to the power minus 1 plus 1 on minus 1 plus 1. But this side will be x to the power 0 over 0. So this one, it doesn't make sense, okay? So it's not acceptable. All right. Now, let's understand this one well. There is something we call a function and its derivative. So a function and its derivative, okay? Now, suppose we have integral of, let's say, f of x, okay, and the numerator will be f prime of x. That is the derivative, okay, of this is that the x, okay. So the answer or in relation to any question will be integral of, let's say, 5x plus 5. I put 5 here, the x. So now let's observe the derivative of the bottom here is what is here. So the derivative of this is that. So once it happened, the answer becomes the natural log of the absolute value of the denominator here. So this side will be f of x plus c. Alright, so this one will be the natural log of the absolute value of the bottom here. The bottom here plus c. Okay, now let's go ahead and solve this problem. Now when we're given x plus 1, okay, times x squared plus x minus 2. All right, so let's see if we can apply the function and its derivative. So let's expand the numerator. That will be x cubed, okay, x cubed plus, so we have x squared minus 2x. And then the one will be x squared plus x minus 2 on x squared. So let's add up the x. So the next step is the group like terms. So we have x cubed. So x squared will be 2x squared. And I will have it minus 2x plus x, that will be minus x. Then minus 2 on x squared. So we have this dx. Now let's divide each term by x squared. Now it's like giving a plus b plus c over c. So whereby this one a over c plus b over c plus c over c, where this side will be 1. Okay, so we have integral of, so let's start, x cubed on x squared plus 2x squared x cubed x squared, okay, minus x minus 2 on x squared dx. So this side will be x, and this side will be plus 2, and this side will be minus 1 on x, okay, minus 2x squared dx. Okay, now remember we have 1 here, so 1 over x, okay, that's our target, 1 over x. So having 1 over x per definition will be the natural log of the absolute value of the denominator plus c. So let's check that. So we have 1 over x here. So we can write this one as x plus 2 minus 1 over x. So this side will be minus 2x to the power minus 2 dx. So with this, we can go ahead with the integration. Okay, so the x will be x squared on 2, and this one is constant, so it will be 2x, and this side will be minus natural log of the absolute value of that, okay, minus. All right, so let's observe this side will be, so 2x plus 1 over that, so it's 2x power minus 1 over minus 1. So this side will be plus, okay, so we have 2 over x as the answer plus c. So we have this, okay, that is the power of a function and its derivative. Now go ahead and solve this. 7x squared plus 4x minus 5. We have 14x plus 4 dx. So you just have to test this if the derivative of the bottom, so if even like this, this side is f of x, and the numerator will be the derivative of the bottom here. So if you see that, the answer becomes the natural log of the absolute value of the denominator here, okay. So this one, we don't waste time on it, just once you check and it obeys this, so this, the answer will be 7x squared plus 4x minus 5, okay. All right, so plus c, as simple as that. So we call it a function and its derivative. All right.